Welcome to War Never Changes, everyone. My name is Aaron Love. I'm the DM. With me today is Shadan,
This is the sandwich box Hubert.
Trevor Noah,
as Jimothy, who never skips cheesy gordita crunch day.
Elliot Shanley,
Harriet's still here.
and Sean Curl.
As Midas, and I'm ready to have a hog killing time.
Okay, Harriet, would you like to kick us off with a recap this week?
Well, okay. Let me break it down for you. We started at Rat House, or maybe it was the Beans office. Anyway, at Rat House, we got the shoes Nikkei wanted. We were there a while. I don't remember doing much after that, though, other than tormenting Founder, but not much of a Founder anymore. Midas took over Founder. Then we traveled back to Xanta, where I learned Mickey and Polly ran off. And went looking for him, found him in the woods. We settled into camp with some hippies. I saw a wolf. The trees started shaking and singing. The fire got brighter. Now I'm dripping.
Awesome. So I think we're gonna start the session off going back to Azenta with the rest of the party while Harriet sleeps off her trip. And so where we left you guys last time was you guys had received your reward for getting the shoes back to Nikkei. And I believe where we left off was she was going to set you guys up with somebody to stay with for the night. So then you guys can, sleep and regroup in the morning. So to just kind of move things forward, Nikkei introduces you to a ghoul named Maggie. And Maggie runs, for lack of a better word, kind of like an Airbnb. While people travel through Azenta, she rents out her house to weary travelers to stay the night, so then they can rest up before moving on or buying things in the marketplace in the morning. So that's where we're gonna kick off with you guys is Nikkei introducing you guys to Maggie, and yeah.
So thanks there, Nikkei, for bringing more people to my house. So are you guys planning to? Do you guys need beds, or what are you guys looking for the night?
I'll take the biggest bed you got.
Well, the biggest bed that I got is for me, but I guess you
Okay,
have the
that
second
sounds good.
biggest?
I can take that.
Okay.
Jimothy, I don't think that's proper. Let's just take the biggest bed in the room, as our room.
The biggest bed in the biggest room.
Well, you know what they say: if you're not first, then you're last. So you guys need some beds, okay? So Nikkei set it up for you guys, so she's paying for everything, so you guys don't have to worry about any of that. And so there's there's 4 beds over here. You guys can take the 3. Here's some blankets and pillows, and yeah. I'm gonna go settle in myself for the night because it's a little bit late for my taste. So yeah, there you guys go. Don't steal anything, or else I'll have Phil come see you guys in the morning, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys then.
And so she leaves the room, and she shuts the door, and you hear it click. She locks the door behind her. So what do you guys do?
I want to steal something.
Immediately.
How did I not know that? The rogue wants to steal something. Imagine that. So what you see is essentially a converted living room. It's not the biggest space in the world, but it's there's a couch and she's put up a couple beds that are one or two of them are actually like pull out beds from like a sofa. But yeah, she just kind of converted her living space for travelers. So essentially, you just see a big living room with a couch, couple of hideaway beds is what I meant to say, a couple actual beds, some pillows, blankets, coffee table, that sort of thing. A book, just normal living stuff. A little kitchenette. It's a fairly small residence. There's only the master bedroom, a little kitchenette, and then the living room. Well, a small little bathroom, of course. But
Can I take all the shampoos and the conditioners and all the small toiletries?
I mean, this isn't a hotel, but it's not like there's a mint on your pillow. But you can go in the kitchen the bathroom and look around if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to have Sparks follow him around and then just be like, error, error, error.
You hear from the other room?
Can you guys try and keep it down out there?
Yeah.
So
Totally.
As you enter the bathroom, it's a very small bathroom. There's just like a standing shower, a toilet, and a sink, and then the cupboards underneath the sink. I'm assuming you said shampoo and conditioner, so I'm assuming that you're gonna like pull back the shower curtain and like look in the shower.
Yeah, I'm just looking for tiny toiletries to put in my pocket.
Okay, so as you pull back the shower curtain, you see on the little built-in shelf that there's a what looks like a moldy bar of soap, as in she hasn't probably used it in a very long time, and she probably hasn't had any guests here for a while that used it.
Yeah, I want to put it in my pocket.
And also, there's like one like 8-ounce small container that's almost gone. There's about a half inch to an inch worth of 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah, it's all going in my pocket, Aaron.
Okay.
What brand is it?
Please.
Oh.
Fuck. I can't say any real world things. I can't come up with some
Nuka poo.
Yeah.
New conditioner.
Sure, let's go with that.
While the shenanigans are going, I'm just gonna go ahead and start setting up shop, and see if I can get the pit boy. Hey, Jimothy, can I get that pit boy from you while you sleep? I'd like to see if I can fix that.
Are you not going to sleep?
Oh, I only require 4 hours of inactive shutdown, so I got so much time, dude.
Well, I only require 2.
Yeah, so you can get started, and then I'll wake you up after 2.
Okay, cool. What are you doing with it?
I'm gonna fix it so it works, and the map system can actually accurately record what the heck's going on.
Right, because Decay broke it.
Sure, dude. Let's go with that.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Start working.
Since this is more of a since this isn't like creating something, so it's not really like full on tinkering, can you roll me a repair check?
Absolutely. Shout out to the 2 crew. That is a 6.
Okay. So you're able to kind of weld the crack a little bit more, but the actual computing software itself is still kind of glitching out. But it
That's fair.
looks like you did kind of get the compass part to work, just the map part is still glitchy. So so you can tell by looking at the map now what is north, south, east, and west, but like there's no way that you can actually make out any actual map of the area or anything like that yet.
Yeah. All right. So I've started, and it's probably going to take like a few more nights or something.
Yeah. But I mean, at least you can try and convince Jimothy that you're not going south or north anymore, depending on how he looks at it.
Joke's on you. He never used the map to begin with.
100% believe that.
Cool. So what are the rest of you guys doing? Midas is shaking the place, and or tossing the place is the word I'm looking for.
I'll take my 2 hours of sleep, but probably sleep past that 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm not going to wake
hope
him
so
up.
if you want a
for
long
8.
rest.
I'll just tell him it was 2 hours after he wakes up from a solid 8.
Okay. So Midas, are you gonna lay down as well?
Yeah, I want to sleep in the bathtub.
Oh, in the bathtub?
Yeah.
Smart choice.
I thought it was
Cool.
just a
Place to
standing
sleep.
shower.
It is a standing shower, but there's the. I'm assuming what you mean is like the bottom of it, where like the drain
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
is.
I'm gonna sleep in there.
I mean, it's gonna be kind of cramped, but yeah, you could in like if you were curled up in the fetal position. So
He's a
Yeah,
ghoul.
yeah,
He's
it's-
small.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I want. I just want to be by myself.
cool.
Me and my
Um,
shampoo.
Cool. So after a full night's rest, you guys wake up in the morning to Maggie. She comes walking out with she's eating a bowl of sugar bombs cereal. Um,
I hope the place was to your liking. But are you guys gonna get a move on or what?
Wow, you're kind of rude. You don't even offer your sugar bombs.
Not to smooth skins like you.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm out
Well,
of
what
here.
about to
Wow. Hold
someone
on.
like
Wait.
me?
I mean, that'd be an extra 5 caps for you.
Come on.
This is blatant
You can't give me a
racism.
little bit for free. Just look at us. We're not smooth skins. We're not like these smooth skins. We could totally just vibe together. Come on, just give me some
Midas.
sugar bombs.
Midas, I think her heart belongs to some other ghoul.
This is just vile. This behavior is absolutely toxic, Maggie. And to be honest, I just didn't expect it from you. Shocked. I am shocked.
he's just like looking at this robot that has a better moral compass than she does. She's just a little dumbfounded and taken aback.
Let's just let me ask you this: how do you think Nikkei would feel if you didn't treat your guests to the utmost respect?
I mean, I gave you guys a place to stay and put a roof over your head for the night, and that's the least I can do.
Yeah, and we're
and
hungry.
That's what I'm doing. Is the least I can do.
Aaron, I would like to place 5 caps down on the table, and I would like to pick up the box of sugar bombs, hand it to Jimothy. We are absolutely blowing this popsicle stand, and I start floating out with sparks.
I follow.
She eyes the caps, eyes you again. It's like, okay. She doesn't say anything, but you can tell from her demeanor that she's okay with that.
And you can tell
So,
from my demeanor, I have no fucks.
Where are the caps at?
What caps? Oh,
Where are the caps? Are they on the table?
I mean, that's what he said.
Can I like?
I know what you're
Can I
thinking.
figure out a way to distract her and take those caps back?
I mean, I would say that if you wanted to, you could do a sneak check for like a sleight of hand.
Yes.
You wouldn't even have to distract her for that. You could just while she's eyeing Hubert as they walk out the door, you could just.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean,
that bomb exit,
or you could have maybe, I don't know, Sparks give me advantage by distracting or something with the
you
help
would have to have let
action,
me
or-
know. Otherwise, that is so metagaming.
Damn it!
Yeah, Hubert left first, and I'm assuming Sparks stays right.
I
behind him.
even said that I was leaving with Sparks, or else I would have tried to come up with some tomfoolery.
Well, I only got a 7, so
So, as you're fixated on the caps, you put your hand out to swipe them, and her hand just smashes on top of it. Excuse me?
nah. See, it ain't what it looks like. I was just I was making sure he gave you 5 caps. That's all.
She like with her other hand, she like picks your hand up and looks at the 5, and then grabs them with her first hand, puts them in her pocket.
Good. I'm glad he was able to help you out. I'm sorry. It may have looked like I was trying to steal him, but I was just making sure he didn't, screw you over or anything.
So she looks past you out the door, and she sees Hubert, Sparks, and Jimothy trotting away. And she goes, "Don't tell anyone." And she like puts she like shakes some sugar bombs into your hand, so you have like a handful of
Oh,
sugar bombs.
No.
why, thank
I
you.
said I picked up the box and gave it.
Oh, that's right.
Jimothy.
You gave them to her. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Damn it.
I'll retcon my own thing. I fuggered up.
Don't take my cool
You're right.
moment.
I know you had a cool one. I'm sorry. My bad. Anywho, so where are you guys going after you leave her house?
We need to find Harriet.
I mean, you guys have lots of options here. You guys could go check in with Nikkei. You guys could go
Well,
like if you guys
no.
want, you guys just got money. You guys could do some shopping. You guys could go find Harriet. There's a million different things you guys could do right now.
Nikkei already kind of told us where to go, where the children of the Unity go. So we have a direction.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess if we could swing by the thing if we want to.
I think we should check in with Nikkei. Let her know that we're going to go looking for Harriet. Maybe she can give us a direction or give us something to help us in our search or something.
But she did.
What? What did she give us?
She told you guys the general direction that the commune normally is at.
I think my ears were broken.
I mean, you guys can totally check in with her. She might have some new information or something. It's up to you guys what you guys want to do.
All I know is she didn't trust us with the 50 caps, and
I'm still thinking we should probably go check in with her. Let her know that we're going to head out and find Harriet at least.
I don't think we even need to let her know. We just go.
I mean, or can we just like time warp? I don't think unless you want to roleplay it out, Aaron.
I mean, it depends on what you guys want to do. Are you guys just gonna head out, or are you guys gonna go see Nikkei first? It's up to you guys.
If everybody else wants to head out, I'm cool with it.
Okay.
Guys, Harry's been gone for I'm gonna check the clock on my Pip-Boy. About at least like 20 minutes. We need to go find her.
That's actually really good progress that it went forward 20 minutes. I'm proud of myself for that one.
Just to kind of give you guys some some environmental stuff here. It's actually been about closer to like 12 hours that she's been missing.
Yeah, about 22 minutes.
Okay.
Harriet would probably agree.
So you guys head out then, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can always do shopping and stuff when we come back because I imagine Harriet needs to gather their wins as well.
Some clothing.
We wish. While we're walking, sorry, Sean. Let me just.
No, you're good.
I want to just ask Jimothy. Hey, buddy, can I grab your baseball bat while we're walking? I just want to see if I can beef it up a little bit.
Are you gonna put Pip-Boy on my baseball bat?
No, but I am gonna put something that makes it hit people harder with. So bonus.
Oh hell yeah! Immediately give the baseball bat.
And I want to just like start adding like chunks of metal and like wiring it to the end to make it heavier. And so now it's +1 to attack and +1 to damage.
Oh, nice.
Is that one of your thingamadoos?
Yeah, one of my infusions. And then you also see me do something with my Grognak's axe. I take the handle and modify it and have like a magnetic attachment to it, and then I also do the same thing to my arm end, and so I can now throw it out and then activate it, and it will come back to me magnetically.
since that's a lot of modding,
It's just
it doesn't matter.
infusions. And
Yeah. No. What I was gonna say is I was gonna try and I was thinking about if I should retcon it and just say that you did that when you were working on the Pip-Boy as well. Is what I was gonna say.
I'm
But it doesn't really matter.
yeah, it's one of those things in the thing that just says it just happens when after a long rest. You
Correct.
touch
Yeah.
something and
Oh,
then it
it's after.
infused.
So then yeah.
Yeah, so me working on it's just kind of the flavor.
Perfect. Cool. So, since you guys are leaving Azenta and you did all that, I'm gonna, the camera is gonna go over to Harriet and check in on her.
Who's Harriet?
So, Harriet, as you kind of come to in the morning, you're super groggy, and you realize that there's still some hallucinations that you're seeing around you. As you put your head on a 360 swivel and you look around you, there's literally no one. All the shelters are gone. There's literally no one or anything around you besides where the campfire was the night before. None of the Unity members are with you. None of that. So you're by yourself in the woods, and as you're kind of coming to, you see what looks to be like a rad stag, and that kind of has a little bit of the same shimmer as the wolf from the night before has, and it's staring at you, and then it just turns 180 and just bolts off into the woods.
So there's like nothing around me. Like
I mean,
if I stood up and I like took a good look around the campsite, I wouldn't see anyone.
Definitely nobody. No, everybody left.
Okay.
Yeah, no persons whatsoever.
I'm gonna follow the stag.
Okay. Can you describe to me how you're following the stag? Are you like walking? Are you trying to be stealthy? Are you running after it? Like, how are you?
I'm not in a hurried walk. I'm just kind of wandering towards it a bit.
Okay.
Kind of hunched over.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, you're a little bit groggy, so you might even be like kind of stumbling a little bit. Not enough to like really, make you lose your balance, but you're still out of it. So as you're following it through the branches, there's just the mass of branches and bushes and everything that you're kind of climbing through. And as you follow it, you follow it into a clearing. And once again, it's just looking at you, but it's approximately 20-30 feet off into the distance, just looking at you.
I'm gonna like crouch down kind of real low and just keep approaching at it.
Okay.
See where it wants me to go.
Okay, so you're not really prone, you're just like hunched.
Yeah, just hunched. Like I'm like a solid Jimothy size right now.
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty big.
Are you slowing your pace?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I am kind of being a little stealthy now, heel to toe.
So as you're walking slowly towards the rad stag, God, for some reason I keep tripping over that word, rad stag. As you approach, you're focused on the rad stag itself, and as you're walking along, you get from 40 feet, 30 feet, 20 feet, and when you get to just about the point where you could probably reach out and touch it, you feel that your feet start losing your footing. And as you look down, you slip and slide down into a hole. This hole is about
how far does this all go?
It's just a hole. But as you slide down and fall down into it, you realize that it's you fall.
It's large enough to encompass a super mutant. I'd say that's at least a pit. I mean, I don't think you can call it a hole.
Okay, so I mean, a pit is a better descriptor.
Is it going like? Am I sliding down?
So you kind of ride the wall down, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, yeah,
So it's not sloped. but as you're like,
Slanted
it's one of those
one.
things like as you take your step, you're like, oh shit, and you just
Got
kind
a
of like
little lip to
slide
it at the
down.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because your perception was so good, you don't take fall damage.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you just kind of like ride the wall down. However, once you get to the bottom,
So it's pretty deep down.
oh yeah,
Is
it's approximately
enough for me to take
40,
fall
50 feet down.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sinkhole, a mini sinkhole in the woods.
This fucking rat stag.
Yeah, it fucked you up. So since you're kind of stuck now, you don't have a whole lot of options. But if you wanted to try and crawl out, you could give me athletics. You could try and do like,
Why not? I'm out of options.
yeah. I was gonna
I'll
say
give you
you're
an
kind of
athletics check, no problem. That's a 7. That's
oof.
probably not
Yeah. So you climb up
+2,
about
9.
2 or 3 feet. Yeah, what?
+2 is a 9.
Okay, 9. So yeah, so you climb up about 10 feet, and then you just kind of lose your footing. The dirt wall just kind of gives out from underneath you, so you slide back down.
Is the dirt on the wall loose enough for me to kind of scrape at it?
Yeah, if you wanted to. I mean, there's like tree roots that are kind of poking out every now and then. There's some rocks mixed in, but it's mostly just, the ground dirt. And
so the adjacent wall to the one that I fell into, could I just start going at it with my sledgehammer and trying to break up a bunch of dirt and move it to the other wall, build like a little mound on the other side?
Yeah, if you want to.
I'm just gonna start doing that.
Okay, so to kind of give you a little bit of the dimensions of this pit that you fell into, it's approximately 15, 20 feet in diameter, and then 40, 50 feet deep.
Okay.
So yeah, so you're just gonna start building a mound and try and dig your way out.
Yep.
Couldn't you just ninja warrior it?
That would be acrobatics.
Just like
Harry could
push
try.
your arms out to both sides, and just like. I guess that
Well,
would have
that's
been
why I
what the
said
climb check was, though, huh?
Correct. Also, like I said, it's 15, 20 feet across. Her wingspan doesn't match that.
Yeah,
Okay.
wingspan's probably only like 9 or 10 feet.
Never mind, I'm not there.
Yep. So Harriet's building this little mound, trying to dig her way out. And yeah, we're gonna cut back to you guys now. So as you guys are making your way towards where you think the commune is, you guys see a group of the Unity members like running your guys' way. They're running towards you.
But we very clearly don't see Harriet with them.
Correct. And it looks like you guys notice that it looks like it's the same group that you guys saw the night before. However, there's a couple more people with them.
This is not good. What the heck's going on here?
Harriet, we couldn't find her. Woods, we lost her. We couldn't find her in the morning, and we lost her in the woods, and we don't know where she is. Can you guys help? I don't know where she is.
How do you lose someone who's like 10 feet tall?
I don't know. We went to bed, and then next thing we know, we're not where we went to sleep at, and everybody's gone but us, and Harriet's missing, and we don't know what happened. We don't know where she is. We don't know. We just don't know.
Y'all smell kind of funny. What were you guys doing out there?
Yeah, so about that, we had some fun around a campfire, and then we went to bed. I don't really remember much.
Now, did Harriet partake in this fun with y'all?
You see a couple of them like side eye each other. Like, should we tell Harriet's business?
Well,
We'll
spit it out, because we're trying to find her, and we really need to get her back to Nick K. And I don't think Nick K would be very happy to hear that she's missing because y'all were having fun around the campfire.
You want to give me a speech check on that? That seems kind of intimidation-y.
Can I come up behind and be like, ooh? ooh, and do the help action.
Sure. Help action for ooh.
Hyping it up.
I only got an 8.
They're just like I guess if it helps finding her, yeah, it looked like somebody might have given her something, and she ate it, and then we all went to bed, and I don't know what happened from there.
Well, we talking like, I don't know, food? What did she eat?
I didn't see. I just saw that he handed her something, and I don't know.
Well, did y'all see her after she ate it? Was she acting sick? What was she doing?
We all went to bed. It's all my fault.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is all your fault.
So we're just gonna go look for Harriet then. Go ahead and like spread out and like all keep in within 10 feet of each other and walk that way.
They all kind of like exchange side looks to each other, and then they start walking that way. And then one of them's like, "Let's go talk to Phil. Let's get some help. We gotta get a search party going." And they all just kind of walk off. You guys just proceed.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So as you guys start walking closer and closer, to your right hand side, you see what appears to be a lake. It's a giant water source. There's some trees and plants and stuff near it. And off into the water you can see something like bobbing and stuff, and you don't really see what it is. But as you guys move past that, you guys go into this wooded area, and that's where Nikkei said that you guys should look, which is off to the left of where the water source is.
So what's the environment like? Is it like muddy? Is it dry? Is it what is it?
It's kind of muddy. Definitely very wooded. So, think of like lots of brush and branches and trees. They're very close by. Yeah, so you guys kind of have to like work your way through the foliage and everything to move forward.
Now, is it possible that we could see their footprints from where they came from?
I mean, you can definitely roll an investigation check and find out.
And that's all of us?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you guys can do a group, you guys can do individual, whoever wants to look.
Can I roll to see how well my dirt mound is coming?
For sure. Go for
I
it.
got a natural 20.
Did you really?
I did. I got an 18 plus 2. So.
Oh, that's not natural.
That's
20.
not natural.
I said
That's
unnatural.
dirty 20.
I said unnatural.
I mean, a 20 definitely. Yeah. So, with a dirty 20, you can definitely see where like branches have been broken. So you can work your way through the path that most people have taken.
Okay.
How's your mound coming, Harriet?
I got a 7, unless I add anything to it.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Maybe survival.
Yeah, I mean, you can do. Yeah, survival works.
All right, well, that's a +4 for me, so it's 11.
Okay, so 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the time that you're kind of using your sledgehammer to kind of carve out a mound of dirt, you've worked your way up to about a solid 4 or 5, 6. 4 or 5, 6. Yeah, I can talk. A 5 or 6 foot mound. But yeah, it's still not enough to climb your way out.
Not enough. I gotta keep going. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta keep going. So back to the rest of the party. With that dirty 20, you guys can definitely see the path that the people have taken. So you follow that, and then you guys come to a little bit of a clearing, and you can see the remnants of what was a campfire from the night before.
Okay. So now, I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but
No, you're solid. Go.
Harriet's pretty fucking big, and if she was walking through the forest, we would be able to see that type of shit too. So I don't know if that's included with the dirty 20 or anything like that, because we're kind of following a trail already.
Yeah, so essentially where I was going with that was I was going to let you guys look around the campsite if you wanted to, but you guys can definitely see the direction that Harriet had followed the rad stag from with your 20.
Are there still tents and everything up? Like,
No,
or did they
that's
pack it? They packed it all up and.
They all packed it all up, but Midas
Okay.
wouldn't have even know that was there. All that you guys see literally is just the remnants of the campfire.
Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no one or nothing there.
Can I roll a survival check to see if I can basically help track Harriet?
You can if you want to. But with Sean's roll, you can definitely see the direction that she went already.
Oh, I just meant to maintain the track, I guess. I didn't know if you wanted to carry it all the way through or not.
I was gonna carry it through because it was a good roll.
Okay. Well, I rolled an 18 survival, so
yeah. So
just help carry the way.
Yeah. So yeah, between the two of you guys can definitely figure out where she went. So as you guys follow the footsteps and the direction that you see, like broken branches and broken twigs and matted down leaves and stepped on flowers and that sort of thing. But by flowers I mean like plants and ferns and foliage. You guys get to a clearing and you see pretty decent sized hole in the ground. And you see what looks like somebody might have walked towards it, and that's all you guys can see from where you're currently at.
Harriet, are you down there?
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
Well played.
Harriet, I think that's copyrighted.
You need a life alert.
I've tripped and I can't wake up.
Oh, I like that.
How the hell did you get down there?
I climbed down.
Why? Why?
Gracefully, of course.
Why?
It was a big pit. I had to check it out.
I'm gonna get close to the edge and throw the dirt that I have stored in my pocket into the hole to try to help her get out.
Thank you. Do you have any more of that? Can you toss some more dirt down?
No, that was all the dirt I have. Does that help?
Yeah. I've got more dirt.
Okay,
So-
we'll take it with you. I need to replace the dirt I had.
I'll bring some up for you.
Can I find like some strong roots or something nearby that we can use?
I have rope.
Or
I also
rope?
want to just clarify, like during this whole conversation, Harriet has kept just like smashing the wall with the sledgehammer and just scooping dirt over. Yeah. Nonstop.
You're at probably 10 to 15 feet at this point.
Cool.
And Harriet's, tall, so you're getting close about halfway up
Halfway.
the.
Yeah, I unsling my backpack and pull out the rope, and I'm gonna look for like a solid nearby tree or rock or something to tie it.
Okay.
You want me to make like
You don't think you could support me, Jimothy?
me? Of course I can. What are you talking about?
Believe me.
So I'm
Pull
going
me
to.
up.
Well, I'm not. I need to tie this. Hold on.
Tie it to your waist.
He might be dumb enough to do that.
Think of it like football practice.
Okay, so the rope is now tied to his waist, and he throws the rope down the hole.
Okay.
I grab Jimothy's pant line.
All right. Harriet's gonna climb up the mound as much as she can and grab the rope and see if there's enough slack to also tie it around her waist.
Okay. So Hubert's helping. Jimothy has the rope tied around him and threw it down. What's Midas doing?
I think he is going to just watch this unfold.
This is like, get the
Enjoying
camera.
show.
I'm sorry, my headset fucked up. What's Midas doing?
I'm just gonna watch this all unfold.
Like, fuck them, I ain't helping. Cool. So do you can you give me a strength check there, Harry?
Real quick, sorry.
Me or Jimothy?
Basically, what I have in my mind is Midas is thinking like, these people are idiots. Why are they even attempting to do this? but I'm not gonna do it because I want to make sure we have someone up here just in case they fall down the hole. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. So I'm assuming Harriet is gonna be kind of like climbing up, right? So kind of like you would like rock climbing or something like that, right? So it's
No. If she was trying to be courteous, yeah, but this is Jimothy football training. She's going like dead fish.
Well, then yeah, definitely Jimothy has to give you a strength check. Then.
Why would you not help yourself on this situation?
You just go limp.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm tired from making this mound of dirt. You
I'm
can do
like-
the rest from here.
300, just pull me up.
Okay, so is this just like a strength check or something?
Yeah, so it's a strength check, but Hubert's assisting, so roll with advantage.
Cool, because that would have been an 8.
8 plus strength?
No, I rolled a 2. That's my.
Did you roll it with advantage?
No, not yet. That's
Oh, okay.
He's building it
it's-
up, Aaron.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
13 total.
Oof.
Just crushing it.
So, as you guys are pulling this rope and trying to pull this, huge super mutant out of this hole, I still can't believe Harriet's going dead weight. So as you're pulling, you guys can see that the rope is kind of on the edge of the hole. So it's kind of wearing down the rope as you're pulling. You hear the shh as you're pulling, and as it's getting closer and closer, you can see that some of the threads of the rope are breaking. Pow, pow, so you start pulling faster and faster, and right as the rope snaps, you see Harriet's hands at the crest of the hole.
Go over and start stomping on her hand.
With your feet, since you're a Mr. Handy.
Yeah, that's the joke.
I'm checking that hand for dirt.
Harriet like pulls herself up with the one hand, and she's got just a handful of dirt like just scooped openly on her other hand, and she like presents to Jimothy. So I gotta try to make like a strength check to like pull myself up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be athletics, absolutely.
Athletics. Okay.
Oh, now you help yourself.
All right. So it's a 3 plus 2. That's a 5.
Yeah. You made it up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have you fall back down with the rope that just broke.
It's like the bit's dead. All right, we're moving on.
If you want any more
Totally.
dirt, I know where I can find some more.
But yeah, your rope is now 2 pieces of 25 feet there, Jimothy.
I take it from you, Jimothy, and then do some really quick threading, and it comes back to you almost brand new.
Nice.
Nice.
Is that a cantrip?
Harriet's in awe.
Yeah, it's mending.
She just
Nice. Yeah. I knew the spell. I just wasn't sure if it was a cantrip or a spell slot.
She just watched like 2 snakes merge into one. She's so happy for it.
So yeah, so you guys are all back together.
I give Harriet some water, purified water.
Harriet chugs it as fast. Like she does not even swallow. Just tilts her head back and lets it flow into her stomach. You just see it disappear, and then she eats the bottle.
Your cult friends just abandoned you.
They probably got scared.
Well, we didn't get scared, so I guess we're better than a cult.
Something like that. I didn't get scared either. I saw a wolf.
Guessing you wrestled it?
No, we just sat next to each other.
You saw a wolf and you didn't wrestle it.
No.
I'm heading back to Azenta.
Disgusted.
Somebody offered a race, Jimothy.
Is Harriet currently wearing a hat?
No, she's got wolf ears sticking out of her head and just a flowing cape going off the back. It's kind of a hat. It's a long hat.
Yeah. The wolf pelt. You're wearing the wolf pelt.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
bear trap's just hanging from my leg, dragging it along.
Okay. So yeah, that's the totem from the wolf. And yeah, so you guys are just gonna make your way back to Zenta then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the way, I want to fill Harriet in. We turned the shoes back in at night, and she was quite worried about you. So it's probably best that we go check in with her, and you can get your piece of the bounty, and then we can go shopping.
All right. She always gets very worried when I go out. Best not keep her waiting.
So as you guys make your way back, at this point,
Harriet goes like full sprint.
full sprint.
Yeah, she's not gonna keep Nikkei waiting.
Cool.
There.
So as you guys are making your way back, at this point, it's the sun is, at its highest point of the day. Starts getting a little bit warmer out.
Harriet kind of just keeps staring straight off into the sun, too. I'm just gonna you guys ever notice that thing?
Yeah. It's kind of brand new to me, but it's
pretty
called the
big.
sun.
The sun.
Yeah. I've seen bigger though.
The daughter comes out at night.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes.
This is the sun.
Yes, but they call the daughter the moon.
Moon.
Yes, that's the daughter's name. The son doesn't have a name.
It should have one.
But how about
We should call it Harriet.
sure? Yeah, that's a great name for a son.
Harriet's really hot today, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Aaron, would I know the sun is called Sol from like my history class or something?
You can roll a history check.
3.
So the day that that Jimothy was learning about the solar system, he was just zoning out, thinking of sports plays and sports trivia.
No, he was laughing about Uranus.
Guys, the sun does have a name, and it's called Uranus.
Did you learn that from your watch?
No, see, I grew up underground in this vault.
I know what a
bunker thing.
vault is.
Okay.
Sorry.
And we took
Didn't mean to
classes
snap.
from like books and stuff.
I had very different classes and vaults.
Is this you two talking as you're sprinting together to a Zenta?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're just keeping up with each other, facing each other, just full speed ahead. Yeah.
Just Harriet's pushing down trees and stuff.
I don't
Just
know
scurry
why.
out of the way.
I don't know why, but in my brain, every time it's Jimothy and Harriet running, I just picture the meme from Captain America, like I'm on your left. Don't. But anyways,
Think of it
so
more
yeah,
like
so
a
as you guys,
side-by-side Naruto run.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, I was definitely picturing the anime style running through the woods, and then Midas and I are just like meandering along, like, so what's new with you? And any good grifts lately?
No,
Yeah, same.
those guys are they're really competitive.
Yeah.
Oh, always running.
Well, they're just in a rush to get places, I suppose. All right, and then we can fast forward now. We had our people.
Okay. So yeah, so as you guys make it back to Azenta, you work your way through or up the stairs, through the marketplace, through the residential area, back up to the top of where Nikkei's office is.
Say, Harriet and I didn't slow down in time, so like we slam into her door.
It's like when your kid's running to the car to see who gets to touch the car first.
I'd like to think the door comes off the hinges and Harriet just looks down and picks it up and fastens it back on the frame real quick. Like this has happened several times before.
You just see Nikkei at her desk, and her head shoots up with all the commotion. Harriet! And she just like runs over and just like wraps her leg or her arms around your leg.
Whoa!
I'm
Yeah.
excited to see you too, Nikkei.
Hubert pulls out a bass when he gets in.
They're fucking best friends, guys.
And they were roommates.
Anyways,
All right, climb down.
thank you so much. Oh my god, I was so worried, Harriet. I hate when you do that to me.
I'm sorry. We just had to go find Polly and Mickey. I think they should be here.
She just does like a really heavy sigh and just kind of collects herself for a moment. And then she walks over to the desk. She opens up a drawer, pulls out a box, messes with it for a second, and opens it up. And she walks over to you guys. Harriet, here's your share for finding the shoes I asked you to do. Please don't scare me like that again.
I'll try not to.
So she gives you 60 caps. And after she kind of like wipes her face and wipes her eyes, she looks over at the rest of you and she goes, "Thank you for bringing her back to me. I don't know what I would have done if anything would have happened to her. Here, take this as well." And she gives you guys each additional 40 caps for finding Harriet.
Can I get an additional 40 caps for being found?
You should get lost more often.
So hey, Nikkei, I don't want to be rude about finding us lodgings last night, but holy smokes, Maggie is racist. And she charges 5 caps for sugar bombs because she was human. She was not going to serve them. It was a whole thing. You should really talk to her about like diversity inclusion. That was so hard to say with that freaking accent.
This isn't the first time. I'll have a talk with her, or who knows? Maybe I'll send travelers somewhere else. I don't know. Thanks for telling me.
We
but,
may have
this
a
definitely
place you
isn't the first
can
time.
send travelers. It's called Rad House. Midas here is the founder.
Where's that at?
Yes, ma'am. I'm very proud of it too.
She looks over like with a very impressed face. She's like racking her brain, kind of scratching her head, thinking for a moment. What's Rad House?
Oh, it's the best. We have parties all the time. We have some guy, I forget his name. It's like Jerry or something. He's over there.
He's still out there.
Yeah, Fitzgerald. He's over. I forget which direction it's in. You know, Jimothy. Do you know? Can you tell on your Pip-Boy where that was at?
Is there like a recent history or something on my Pip-Boy?
Yeah, but it's not gonna work, you big boy.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, you bring up the map of your Pip-Boy and it's still kind of all fuzzy and kind of glitching out.
It looks like it's to the west of Mexico.
He's just like
Yeah.
I think if you just ask around or something, maybe I could go have a talk with Flapper and see if he'll come here and help you out.
So you're the founder of this place and you don't even know where it is?
To the west of Mexico.
Look, Nikkei, I don't have the best memory.
Mexico.
I don't know if it's possible for a robot to get an aneurysm, but Hubert is
I think
trying
Nick
his
is right.
best. Like, just patiently waiting for all of the shenanigans. It'd just be like, it's out by University Wednesday. We found it when we went searching for the shoes. It's in the frat area. We can talk to them about turning it into an Airbnb, like hotel kind of thing. I think we should get them to rope into the nearby houses. And we should really, really bother the DM with all of the details for this daily business that we're trying to attempt now. So we're just gonna bog Aaron down with all of the details about how we want to get caps per day now.
It's
Oh
off to
my
the west.
God.
Just
She
tell Flipper
Yes.
that Midas told him that we're gonna let people stay there whenever they need it.
But they have to agree to join Rat House.
Exactly. They have to join Rat House. They have to become a full-fledged member.
That's the condition of the housing, yeah.
We'll just call it a membership. That's how we get you the membership fees.
What are these?
okay. Thank you. Thank you, I guess. Yeah, I'll have to go there and discuss this. Anyways, once again, I can't thank you enough for bringing Harriet back to me. I'm so glad that you're safe, Harriet. So what happened? You said that Polly and Mickey were missing?
Yep. Found him in the woods. There's some hippies camping out.
The commune. Next time, if somebody goes missing, please just go to Phil. Phil and his knights can go find them.
They take so long.
I know, but it's so much safer than you going out there alone.
I made it back okay. I was only gone like 25 minutes max.
Okay, Harriet. Whatever you say. I'm just okay. Thank you guys. So, I believe I promised you guys to let you know of a location of somewhere that you guys can find some things that you're looking for.
Yeah, the penicillin.
So, does your Pip-Boy work now, or is there any way I can like give you?
Yeah, it's 100% fixed. Hubert took care of it.
Oh, okay.
Hubert shaking his head back and forth behind him.
Okay. Okay. So, how to explain?
There's these things called maps, and then Hubert opens a compartment and then pulls out a map.
Like an actual map or like a piece of paper?
It's just a map.
Okay.
I mean, everyone starts with one in the beginning of Fallout, Aaron. So I assume we all
Everybody
start
starts out with a Pip-Boy.
well, I don't. Do I get a Pip-Boy? I definitely put one of the Pip-Boys on my arms. Then.
Okay.
I started out with the bear trap.
Yeah.
It's a Pip-Boy.
I think Midas would definitely have a map. Being a courier.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
He has the best argument,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Other than my just like.
But
Can't argue with someone making perfect.
Because
now that I think about it, I think it may have been stolen from me.
Oh yeah, it definitely was. Whatever you had on you definitely got stolen from you.
Sort of a involuntary vow of poverty there, huh?
Anyways, she looks at the Pip-Boy, and notices that the compass on it still works. So she goes, she looks at Jimothy and looks at the Pip-Boy, and then looks over at Hubert and addresses Hubert, even though that she's like standing in front of Jimothy, and goes, "So you guys are gonna want to go north from Azenta, and there's an old store. It's called the Super Duper Mart. You'll see it. Just keep going north, and you can't miss it. It's a yellowish, has a yellowish sign with some red writing. We used to do scavenger runs there, but yeah, that if there's anywhere nearby that would have penicillin, or I think that you correct me if I'm wrong, Hubert, but weren't you looking for magazines or books or something like that?
I'm in his collection of the unstoppable comics.
Well, that's the only place I know of nearby that might have something like that.
Then you have my interest.
Cool.
I'm gonna ask Nikkei. I guess I could just ask her. Do you know any place maybe I could wager a few caps?
I mean, she does a really heavy sigh. I mean, the nearest place nearby for that is probably just somebody in the marketplace, but based on how that went for you last time, I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Yeah, I don't want to give you my business. That was kind of lame.
Yeah. Beyond that, you might be able to find a town somewhere, but I don't know of anywhere off the top of my head. I guess, she like thinks and thinks. There's a couple small settlements nearby, but I'm not quite sure if they have gambling or anything like that. But you're more than welcome to check them out.
Are they
Why,
up
thank
north?
They're
Midas, I'll bet you 60 caps we don't find any gambling. Any casinos.
Well, I gotta take you up on that.
You're on.
Isn't that gambling?
Why, indeed, it is.
And this is a place, so didn't you just lose?
Honor, where we're going.
Where we're going. Yeah. There will be nothing there. Unless we make another bet there.
So there is a settlement that's northwest of here, but it's a pretty far journey. Looks like it's approximately a day or two journey just to get there and back. But it's called City Junction. They might have something there, but that's kind of a smaller settlement. She's just pondering around. The next
City Junction. I see what you did there.
But most of the bigger settlements that would have stuff like that are to the south. I know of. She's just like racking her brain. She's like, she doesn't really know much about gambling, but that's the best that she can kind of come up with.
All right.
She gives you guys the directions of the Super Duper Mart. That's to the north. She told you of a possible settlement to the northwest, and yeah, I think that's a good place to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you, everybody. It was a good session. It was a good time. Can't wait for next week to see what kind of shenanigans you guys can get in then. And thanks to everybody else. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, go ahead.
I say we rob Maggie.
So go back and rob her.
Yeah, we shake her out for those 5 caps.
Well, I
back.
have her soap and shampoo, so
yeah,
we should put the
We'll sell
soap in
it.
a sock and beat her with it.
Jesus.
That got dark.
puts
All right, everybody.
puts a soap on its skin so it can wash again.
We're all alone, no chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber, let's misbehave.